Hello, hello, hello. Look who I have here with me. And they're broadcasting. They're broadcasting from way, way north of here, even north of me. Uh, it's Stephen Falke, Ramen on Sunday. And do they look like Mainers? Mainer? Mainer? What do you
Uh,
guys say?
I'm trying to grow out the beard a little bit here, though. So,
I got some
Unicorn.
bean flannel lined pants.
oh
Oh,
yeah, you
oh.
went to Beans and got you some flannel lined pants,
Oh, I
yeah.
love that outlet. You went to the outlet mall thing, or you went to Bean Beans?
Oh, now we're in
Not
Maine now.
yet,
We
no.
got the real beans though.
Wait, the Bean outlet is in there too, and it's reduced prices. I'm surprised.
Oh,
Well,
geez, Pete, you're spending all our money. Could have gone to the
I
outlet.
didn't
look, guys,
know.
I'm gonna leave you alone to
Oh,
deal
we're
with
going to
that.
the poorhouse for sure now, though. We'll be right in the poorhouse. Oh, now. You needed the pants, though. It's okay. Just didn't.
I didn't know you
We gotta
could
be
get
more
a
frugal.
reduced
Well,
price.
this is the things we're learning here up in the mains. You come up here and it's like I don't even know what's going on a lot of the times. You
He
know,
thought that the snow would melt off.
I thought the snow would be gone though, but it's not
Like it
gone
would
though,
snow and
and
then
then
it
it'd be
would go
gone.
away and then
Yeah,
it would snow and go away.
like the lake effect snow we get. In Duluth, it
Yeah.
would go away
It
sometimes because it would
doesn't
get more
go
temperate.
away here.
It
It
would get
hasn't
more
gone
temperate.
away,
Well, it's
not at
not going
all.
away yet, but maybe
It's
the
not
stuff
gonna
that's
go
we got a
away.
guy that comes and shovels the walk for us though.
His name's Marcus.
Marcus,
He's a
yeah.
nice
Yeah,
young
he's a nice young
man.
man.
He's a nice
He's
young
been
man.
living in Maine all his life though.
He
Yeah.
works for Mark,
He works for Mark, I
who
think.
is
Yeah.
also a nice gentleman.
Yeah, they're real
Everybody
nice.
we've met is
They're so
real
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
At the post office next door, that's Carol and
Oh,
Cheryl.
and they're real nice.
They're
Yeah,
so
everybody's
nice.
I think
They're
it's like
so
is they
nice.
got a little Stepford thing going up here. They're
Well,
so
it might be a
nice.
little Stepford
Maybe a
thing,
little
or maybe
Stepfordy. It's a little
they might
worrisome.
be plotting our deaths right
Oh,
now.
they could be. I don't know.
Because, we're Flatlanders.
Oh, we're Flatlanders, yeah, because we're from out of state. We got
I
our
know
Texas
that.
license plates.
Oh, that's true, too.
Oh, that's caused
true,
some
too.
disturbance, let me tell
Some
you.
very strange
Oh,
things.
geez, some strange
Oh,
things.
my
So
gosh.
strange. Yeah, we went to
Yeah,
Canada yesterday, and the
we
border
did.
guard is like, well, if you're living in Maine, then why do you got the Texas plates?
It was very confusing for
Oh,
a moment, but
it was
then we got
confusing
it
for
all
me.
straightened
Oh, it was
out.
confusing because I was like, he's right. We were living in Maine, though.
Then we got it straightened out. Then we came back into the United States, and the border crossing man kept our passports for a moment, and I thought we might be in trouble
Oh,
there.
yeah, he held them for a long time. I think he just wanted to chat, though.
I think he wanted to be friends.
Yeah. Well, we didn't invite us over to his house for Thanksgiving or nothing, though. So that's. Anyway, so we are supposed to do a show, not just tell our life
We're gonna
stories
do
here.
a show.
But telling us our life story is part of our show, sort of,
It's a
though.
little bit
Yeah,
of a
it's a
part
lot
of
of
our
it. We got a
show,
lot of
too.
autobiographical stuff in our shows.
The pitch of your voice.
Well, sometimes I get excited.
I know, and we've got to keep that blood pressure down now.
Somebody was telling me, though, it's like maybe you should just bring your voice down like this, though. Then you could be like, talking like this all the time, and I don't know. That doesn't sound like me, though.
That doesn't sound like
Doesn't
you
sound like
at
me at all. I'm up
Okay,
here. This is where I
okay,
am, and I'm gonna stay
okay,
here.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Okay.
now.
Well, we're
We're
just gonna
gonna do
keep
a
doing
little
this, so we'll do a little
show.
show, though. We
Can we
need
get a
somebody to give a
suggestion?
suggestion.
Anything at all to be fine. I took a little of the CBD.
Oh, you took
That's
the
why I'm
CBD?
feeling a little mellow.
Oh, any word at all we're gonna go for, and we're gonna derive an emotion from that.
It doesn't have
Any
any
original-
THC in it, though.
No THC because
I
that stuff will drive you
Oh,
crazy.
here we go. Oregano, though.
Oh,
and
that's a lot of A's
archipelago.
and E's and O's there. Archipelago.
Archipelago
Oregano.
Archipelago oregano.
Archipelago
Archipelago oregano.
oregano.
Archipelago
Archipelago
oregano.
oregano. Archipelago oregano.
Pelican.
Oh, hang on. fish are relaxed.
Well, it's the sun and the
Spotted pelicans.
sand and the water, the pelicans. I feel like I'm melting,
Don't melt away from me. Don't melt away from me.
Who says stuff like that? Seriously.
I just did.
You really can hear the ocean in those things.
That's because the ocean's right there.
No, you can. I have had a conch shell sitting by my bed.
You say, wait a minute. You say conch?
I say conch.
I always said conch. And then as I got older, people said conch.
Yeah, I've always said conch. And I'm sticking to it.
I like conch.
I like conch.
Okay, anyway.
I've had one by my bed.
Yeah.
My whole life. My whole life. And living far from the ocean. Still hear it. You can still hear it. Can't you? You can hear it.
Well, you can hear it. I want you to have this as a token of my esteem.
It just tickles me. It really does. It tickles me. It's like, it's like being in another world.
I appreciate your coming with me.
Well, when your girlfriend bailed, I figured,
She didn't bail per se. Yeah,
she bailed.
she bailed.
She
bailed.
She bailed.
She last minute just said nope.
Some people don't like the sand. It probably doesn't mean anything. I mean, she's still likes you.
Well, I guess
right?
so.
I mean,
I guess so.
It's not a big deal.
It doesn't matter. Honestly, at this point in our relationship, I don't think it matters much.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was just happy to get a free trip. Free trip to the beach.
Yeah.
Get to do some pelican watching, which I freaking love. I mean, look at them.
I know. I never even thought about pelicans as flying things.
What do you think? What? Cartoon?
Yeah. I never thought about them as flying things.
I mean, they have to fly. They have to carry their
I
baby
know
son
that.
away.
I know they have to fly. I just never think of them as flying things. I think of them as just standing in the water and eating fish. And
They're really quite ferocious.
really.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to grab another beer. Sorry.
It's okay. Can you pop that for me? I have the cracky fingers. Thanks. Who holds a can like that? Nobody.
Don't. What are you, self-conscious?
I'm like, what?
Okay, that's super weird, but you don't have to be self-conscious about me. We've known each other for
7.5 years, right?
It's a long time. When you were the first person I met when I got to H&H. You really helped me along. I didn't know what I was doing. I was fresh out of school. I know what I was doing.
Yeah, you were funny. It was fun to just kind of, poke at you. And
I know. I knew you were doing it too, but I couldn't. It's like I had nobody else to rely on, so.
yeah, it was my pleasure, really. Show you the ropes, get you in, and poke at you now and
Yeah,
then.
yeah, it was worth it. You were very giving. You were very willing to help a person in need, and a lot of people don't do that. They don't seem to care.
Yeah, that's a thing nowadays. I don't think it was always that way. I think people used to give a shit. Just don't anymore.
Well, there's a lot of focus on what?
They're so funny looking.
Okay.
I mean, even from the we do. I mean, out there they're funny with their big, but up there you can just imagine a little baby being attached to a handkerchief.
We're having a pretty serious conversation.
I'm sorry. I have a hard time keeping.
I know, you deflect. You're like, I don't want to be part of this conversation. Is it boring to you?
No,
I mean,
it's
I'm
just
singing
like
your praises. Is that?
Ew, that's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, I get that.
And I grew up in
Yeah.
a family where you just didn't do that.
I know. I did too. I had to really work with my therapist to be able to accept a compliment.
Oh, did you have to practice the just say thank you thing?
Just say thank you.
Yeah, they all make you do that.
I mean, you've been to therapy?
Of course.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Haven't we all?
You always seem so together. You know.
Therapy.
Yeah.
Lots and lots and lots and lots. Lots of therapy ongoing.
Okay, well, it just goes to show you.
Well, I gotta have somebody who will listen to me and not judge.
No, I'm with you. I'm down with that.
I don't mind paying a couple $100 for somebody to just look at me and say, and how does that make you?
Yeah, I want some advice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes me too. I'm with you on that. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to talk about my feelings any more.
Right.
I want you to tell me, how do I stop pulling my hair out?
Exactly.
When I'm watching Friday the 13th. How do I stop
Right.
pulling my hair out? You know what I'm saying?
You get scared by horror movies? Slasher movie? I guess that's really slasher.
It's slasher horror, and
You pull your hair out? Not literally, I assume. Literally?
I have been known to make a small ball of hair. I get a little elevated. It's
Okay.
elevating. I'm a little dysregulated when I'm watching.
Okay.
And
All right.
I just
I'm not judging. I thought once again, it's like you have been my mentor since the beginning, and now I'm finding out stuff about you that you have vulnerability. Well, looks like it. I always put you on this pedestal,
well, I mean, the whole point of life, right, is to realize that nobody's on a pedestal. We're all out here just swimming along. Sometimes we're swimming through mud.
Yeah.
She's grumbling.
Okay. Okay. All right. Anyway.
Sometimes it's clear water.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming along because I've been wanting to get to know you better, and I'm doing that. Friday the 13th, tear your hair out, therapy. These are good things to know about one's mentor, I think.
Yeah. And again, equalizes
Yeah.
right? It brings everybody.
Because people it's helpful to realize that the people who are above you have they face the same issues you do, right? In life.
Yeah,
I
mostly.
it's hard.
I mean, I've, never had a girlfriend refuse to go to the beach and then taken my work mentor, but for the most part, yeah.
Your girlfriend always goes to the beach with you when you ask.
Yeah.
You've never been.
My girlfriend always goes to the beach with me when I ask. She loves the beach, though. Let's be clear about that. Tropicana, number 2 SPF, still to this day.
Number 2?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, we have not gotten past the 80s.
That's like tanning butter.
It's like burn butter, baby.
Burn butter.
That's burn butter.
It just staves off the burn a little bit.
And she smells delightful.
Yeah, Tropicana, that's good stuff.
Smells like a nifty alcoholic beverage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like discrimination and stuff because of your lifestyle when you were coming up?
Oh, the gay thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Nowadays
the
it's like,
gay
oh,
thing.
no big deal. But I mean, you've been at the firm,
Yeah.
you've been at H&H for what, 25 years, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I totally hid. I mean, I had, when I first started, I had the flower bow tie
Right.
suit thing and the real severe hair. I was a man walking in periwinkle skirt suit.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Was
I
that a
didn't
pro-
actually come out for quite some time at work.
But wasn't that frowned upon?
Well, I mean, I didn't have a lot of options.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I didn't have a lot of options, so I went with the periwinkle
Yeah.
bow
That's
thing.
that's cool.
It was actually better when I came out.
I think that's
You know?
it's nice that people can do that now, almost without fear of repercussion. I mean, there's still bigoted people out there, right? So
Mr. H himself isn't exactly
big H or little
woke.
H? Big H, right?
Big H. Little H is coming around, but
I'm sorry you have to go through that.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for being somebody who I don't have to go through that with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I never had that. I don't know. My parents were real strict Baptists, but I never got that. The gay thing was never, I don't know. It was never.
Are your parents cool with it? Or?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Huh.
But it was never a thing at our church and stuff. It was never like mentioned, and I don't know.
Maybe you were one of the early rainbow churches.
No.
Oh.
No, it was
No.
It was no. I also I think back on it and I'm like, I don't understand why. But I'm glad.
Well,
yeah. I had a gay roommate in the military, and it never even occurred to me to be. It was the first time I ever encountered a gay person that I was aware of, and nothing ever occurred to me to be discriminatory toward him, and I don't get that, because it seemed like it should have been there. Once again, not that I'm disappointed, but you know what I mean? It's like,
where was it?
where was it? I don't know. Now, maybe we just hear about the bad fundamentalists these days,
Maybe. I mean, I definitely had some internalized therapy, therapy.
Yeah.
Because I had some, that periwinkle bow was so tight. It was so tight.
You think the tide is going to
Oh, I think I looked it up. It's supposed to start coming in a couple hours, probably. We got a while. Got a while. Man, that sky is like, I don't even know what color blue that is. That's turquoise, sapphire, mixy spin. I'm not sure.
It's yeah, turquoise. I think I was in New Mexico. And it was on the square in Santa Fe. They have a Native American market, Indian market,
ooh,
whatever.
ooh.
Whatever it's supposed to be called. I get confused. I think I get mixed signals too from what it's supposed to be called. But at any rate,
The market, I've been there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they have some beautiful like blue turquoise. I always thought of turquoise as green.
Really?
Yeah.
I always thought of it as blue.
I don't know. I always thought of it as green.
But you do, you do. You have that weird color thing
Yeah.
at work with the bins at work, and you're like, that's gray. And I'm like, that is so clearly brown.
It's gray.
It's so clearly a brown bin.
I don't know. I'm not colorblind. I've got normal color perception supposedly, but I do have some.
And you think that teal is green. I've always wondered about that.
Teal is green.
Teal is more blue than
Okay.
green,
All
I
right.
think. But,
Okay.
it could just be a thing. It's, whatever.
Well, it's your car. If you want to have a green or blue car.
It is clearly blue. My car is
Okay.
clearly
All right.
blue. Honda Civic did not make a teal green car. They did not. When I get a Subaru Forester, which is what I really want,
Yeah.
it will also be blue.
Okay.
And I'm clapping my hands like a ding-a-ling. Sarah does this all the time.
I know.
Drives me nuts.
It's insane.
I love her so much, though.
Yeah. She's
Huh.
great.
Oh, I still get all. I really do.
I don't feel that way about Jen. I don't get that. Like it was kind of a relief when she said she couldn't make it. Or how did she put it? She said, she just was, I decided, I'm trying to get the exact word. I decided I'm not going to go to the beach with you. It was like very perfunctory. It was very direct. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But my first thought was, well, couldn't you have decided that 3 days ago, or last week? Or maybe if she decided that before we booked the place, that, that's the thing I don't understand with Jen. She doesn't, I don't get it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we've been together, for she helped me get through school.
Longevity doesn't necessarily have to mean more longevity. You know what I'm saying?
My therapist tells me the same thing.
I've been through a lot of therapy myself. But it doesn't. Just because you've been in a thing and she supported you
I
and
know, at what point do I feel like my obligation is done?
Good question.
I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that. But at any rate, it does seem like the end may be nigh. Because this was out of character, honestly. For her to just at the last minute just say, I'm not going.
So I'm going to ask a question.
What?
I mean, it sounds like a little external locus of control here. And maybe you're waiting for her to...
I was just thinking that. I'm hoping she's having an affair right now.
Okay, yeah.
I was literally just thinking that.
You can't wait for somebody else to make the call for you.
I know.
I mean, you can. I guess you can.
No.
You can.
Yeah. Well, tons of people do it, right? Happens all the time.
People do it. I mean, I was outed. I didn't exactly step out of the closet on my own.
Yeah.
I'll admit it. I admit it.
Was that traumatizing? Traumatic or traumatizing? Traumatizing sounds better.
You know, the answer is really no. It really wasn't. I was just waiting. I was like you. I'm just
Not sure.
choking to death on the periwinkle flower.
Right.
You know,
Not sure how to do it.
not sure. I just couldn't get it out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I'm having sex with a woman. It's your secretary. I didn't know quite how to say that. I was relieved when it happened.
Yeah.
I was relieved. And I never had to walk back in my closet again.
Yeah.
Come out of your
Closet.
non-closet closet.
Well, it's a closet of sorts, right?
It's like a baggage baggage thing under the stairs, really. You sleep on the couch, don't you? You do, don't you?
It's a recliner.
You sleep in a recliner.
Yeah, most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ben,
Yeah.
I'm your mentor
I know.
and your friend. I am a proud second to third wave lesbian.
Right.
And
Wait,
I'll
what is
tell
that?
you.
What is second to third wave?
Well,
What
I
does that
fall
mean?
like right in the middle, right? Like the second wave guys, they were like,
Like-
women's rights, lesbianism,
Okay.
power. Third was a little bit of a quiet wave
Okay.
that didn't like overwhelm anybody until it did, and so there I sat in the middle. But anyway, I am a proud second or
Okay,
third wave
okay.
feminist lesbian, and I am telling you from the bottom of my I don't care about men heart, I care about you. And if you're not happy, like if she's not making you do what
Sarah does for you.
Sarah does for me, man,
Okay.
make the call.
Yeah.
Yeah. My beer's out. You wanna?
Mm.
Yeah. Thanks. Can you pop it? Or I got the cracky fingers. Thanks.
Thanks.
That's what mentors do. Good talk.
Okay, though.
Oh, you know. Oh,
That was kind of talky, but I liked it though.
it
I was like,
was-
I feel like that would be a no we get. It was like that was kind of talky.
It was a little chatty, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have any moments of pregnant silence there, but
No.
but I thought it was okay though.
Oh, I enjoyed
I
our little
enjoyed it
conversation.
quite
I
a
think there's a
lot.
lot. I'm going to watch that one. I think there's a lot I can learn from that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's interesting to just sit in a scene like that, you know, and discover who you are, I think.
And yeah, figure out who you are to each other.
Yeah.
And where you are and what's going on.
Yeah.
And what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just discovery after discovery. But you know what I love about
What
the
do you-
improv
What do you
area?
love though?
It's that the reality always already exists there. You just need to discover it.
We just need to let it open, right? Ethel, we just need to be
Yeah.
open to letting it
Just
flow,
be open
you know.
to letting it flow.
Yeah,
and
that's
it'll
what-
flow.
That's what our teachers tell us, and I don't believe it, you know. I remember
No.
reading books that said, you know, like Gelman's book was like all about discovery.
Yeah.
And he's like, I
know.
don't really do that anymore, you know.
Oh.
You know. I don't, he hasn't abandoned it, but it's like he does other stuff now though. What do you?
Well, you have a real long beard.
Oh, I know. I had to order
It's-
another trimmer from the Amazons.
Oh, you lost your trimmer.
Well, I
there.
lost the power cord for it, so I can't plug it in anymore.
You're looking a little fuzzy.
Oh,
I
geez,
hadn't
Peter
noticed.
Fuzzy. I'm getting the mains beards up here's. I'm going to let it keep growing too, and it's going to be big, and it's going to be like Marcus. Marcus had a big beard. You know.
You know, you've had a big beard before there, and you looked a little like
Oh,
a
I look like a
Unabomber
terrorist. Yeah, I
there.
look a little bit like a
Yeah.
terrorist. I got to make sure I shape it a
So,
little bit, maybe
yeah,
though.
yeah.
If I can
It
keep it shaped,
blew
then you know
out
it
the
won't.
bottom. It was
Oh, it was like
weird.
blowing like this way, and that's like my passport photo is like, or really my driver license is like that. You know, I got a driver license photo like that.
Driver
It's driver
And
license. It
that's all
says it
we
right
have
on the
for
driver
you, but
license,
we're
though.
all done, 'cause
You know, what do we-
hear Xander's
Oh, I
playing
hear
some
Xander's playing the music, but he doesn't have to tell us when we can go because I can
think
see it's
he
9:28
does.
right
Okay,
now.
we
though.
have 2 more
We got
minutes.
two. We really supposed to be off at 9:25 though. I don't even know who we got coming up next, but I think it's a house team. A house team, Eminem, right? I think so. We're just keeping talking because there's still music playing and we haven't been told we're out yet, but